it seems out of place. You leave it just in case. It might be a decoy. Prepare for the horrors. This night will keep repeating over and over and over until you make it to the end. They hide around the corners. You better peel your eyes and keep looking over your shoulder, 'cause you'll never be alone again.
Alone in this awful darkness. I don't even know where my dad or mom is. Never been a fan of animatronics. Can I get a grown up to check in my closet? Just heard a noise, I don't know where it went. To the right or the left, is it under my bed? This must be a joke and it's all in my head. But what if I'm in hell and I'm already dead? Calm down, take it slow. Check the halls, listen close. Shut that door, better keep it closed. What's behind it? I don't wanna know. Fast-paced pizza, thought it was gone. Freddy and his friends are far from done. Did you hear that? Now here they all come. 5 long nights and I'm only on one.
Welcome home, girls and boys. Time to play with brand new toys. Nightmares lurk inside your mind. Now no place is safe to hide. You have nowhere to run, so why not join the fun? At night we come to life. Come closer, we don't bite.
I don't believe that for 1 second. Gonna keep my distance and I'll be pleasant. If you wanna be my friend, then prove it. I got a flashlight and I know how to use it. That's right, step back from me. I'll snap at you if you snap at me, and then I'll flash you when you try attacking me. I hope that I don't run out of batteries. Oh my god, I'm on my own. Left alone and I'm not that old. Wish there was a lock on the door. Where am I now? This is not my home. Oddly enough, feels like I'm not alone. Well, sorry guys, but you got to go. My mom and dad are not comfortable with robots watching me when I'm all alone.
Welcome home, girls and boys. Time to play with brand new toys. Nightmares lurk inside your mind. Now no place is safe to hide. You have nowhere to run, so why not join the fun? At night we come to life. Come closer, we don't bite.
Things haven't been the same since my birthday. We went to FAZ-Bears, that was the worst day. I'm crying out now, somebody help me. 'Cause when I open up my eyes, they surround me. Why did it have to be me? And nobody else believes me. Will nothing here give me peace? Maybe death will set me free. No, I'm not giving up easy. Ain't gonna let a cupcake eat me. You're not real, I call your bluff. That scare was real enough. Even when they're not in business, I'm number one on Fredbear's hit list. Time for the nightmares to go away.
Nobody told you we're here to stay. Welcome home, girls and boys. Time to play with brand new toys. Nightmares lurk inside your mind. Now no place is safe to hide. You have nowhere to run, so why not join the fun? At night we come to life. Come closer, we don't bite.
Hello everyone! I have finally finished Five Nights at Freddy's 4 house and Fredbear's location, which you can't see the sign because it's there we go. This was a nice breath of fresh air after this monolith of a task. This was a really nice, small, and simple build to make, and I am so happy with how it came out. I always say this, but genuinely, I don't really build proper house exteriors, like, ever, so this was very surprising to me. It's based off of, literally when you Google search American houses, you get more of like a posher house, or a better well-off house, given that William has his own company, you know, or two, you can say. So it made sense to make it a bit bigger. Yes, there's a second floor. No, there's no second floor inside. I didn't know what to put there, so I just left it. So when this world eventually comes to download, you can do whatever the hell you want. We'll start with the FNaF 4 house, obviously. I'm also going to time set midnight, just to get the vibes going. And also, this place looks amazing at night. For the first time in ages, I am using regular doors because there was no like big front doors for me to use, really. Like when you look at the doors, they're all pizzeria related, so didn't work. This is the... I don't actually know the name of this room. I wouldn't say the foyer. It's where you hang your coats up and put your shoes down and stuff and wipe your feet. It's just a normal room. But in here, we have the living room. This is based off of the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. You even got the little TV that works. It's a little bit of a different angle. It would be facing the wall, but I didn't like that. I liked it was more open this way. You got your exotic butters up here. You got, this is the sun clock. There is no like sun clock in this, unfortunately. So I just stuck with the sun. I think it works. It gives you the point. Obviously, lamps that work too. Got some bookshelves for reading. Plenty of seats. You got the dining area. Fills in this area pretty well. Plus, some people either have the dining area in the living room or they have it in the kitchen. And in this case, it's both. We've got a bigger cabinet. I downloaded the Macaw's Furniture mod because, honestly, it's really nice and it helps for the house because the house needed more decoration because it still feels a little empty, but I think I used the space pretty well. But here we have a little sitting area with extra storage, got some plants, the same photos repeated all over again because there wasn't that much I could do. Then through here we have the kitchen. This is just a slightly better well-off, all-white kitchen. Same back door as the front door. You've got everything you need: the fridge, fridge freezer, I suppose. Sink with some dishes, cabinets, some books, cooking books and stuff, a clock. There's no oven block, so this is me making an oven. A pretty normal kitchen, I'd say. Definitely bigger than any kitchen I've usually seen, but I've still seen them on TV and things. And of course, at least the back garden. Not much going here. It's overgrown. I don't see any of the Aftons being very much a gardener, so that's why there's nothing here. Viewing along here, we'll leave the FNaF 4 bedroom for now. We have the plush trap hallway. I made it a bit taller because I know you play as a kid, but the room does look a little taller than you'd expect it to be. So I did make it a couple blocks taller than the hallway, like 2 blocks. I think it works okay. Again, same posters literally everywhere. You got Plush Trap from the Multiverse of Freddy's mod, and the 4 rooms that you never actually know where they go to, but I gave them actual, like, stuff in them. In here, bathroom, not much in here. Sink, mirror, toilet roll, bath, shower, combo. Through here, we have the parents' room, the Aftons' room. Tried this thing I've seen on TikTok and that a lot, of using shulkers as decoration, like... They work pretty well with making patterns, and it's something you like to try. I think it's okay. Could have done better. I needed some more furniture since you last saw this because more desk drawers. There's some stuff in here, just boxes, and this thing from... Yeah, I don't actually know what this lock chest is supposed to be, but it's a block. It works. You've got the spring Bonnie head because William has a fascination with the yellow rabbit. Like it is him, so. He has it in his room, staring at him as he sleeps, you know. As you do. Through here, we have Elizabeth's room. You don't really see much of Elizabeth's room in the minigames. It's the same room, just copy-pasted, pretty much. But I included the flower portrait that appears, because it's quite iconic. As well, there wasn't mangled parts, but I put a mangled plush and a mangled head, like it's a mask that she would wear. and also included her love and fascination for Baby, since that both Fredbear's and Circus Baby's Pizza World, or yeah, company, exist at the same time-ish. And then through here we have the Afton Workshop. This is where he works on everything related to. He's got like backup Spring Bonnie suit. You've got heads for Funtime Freddy, Funtime Foxy, Funtime Chica, Ballora, Baby, Fredbear, Spring Bonnie. A couple of blueprints around, including for the scooper, or the scoop. And yes, this is the Egg Baby thing that appears in Pizzeria Sim. This actually stores said blueprints for these characters. So I would assume he would keep it here as well. This is what he used to store for whatever reason. I don't get it, but still a cool Easter egg in that game. Workbench and computer and other mechanical stuff. Also included a poster from MCM, since he would have probably stolen quite a few things from MCM, so why not one of the posters of his own characters? Over here, this room I didn't really know what to do too much. I know in America you don't keep your washing machine and dryer in your kitchen like we do here in the UK, so you've got an attempt at a dryer and a washing machine. There is no washing machine or dryer here. What the hell are you? Hand dryer, that's not helpful. So this is just a storage room with washing machine and dryer. And through here, one of my favorite additions actually, is the garage, or the garage. Another secondary workstation. This one's more of a normal workstation. He can't do most of his work out here, but he can work on his car and things. It also has these doors. They're not functional. You can't click to close them unless you have a lever. Yeah, it has to be the bottom. One closes at a time, which is kind of disappointing me. So they just remain open. Oh, also for like Elizabeth's room and this, I use light grey curtains because they work very well for wallpaper or a kind of wall color. I like it. It works very well. And it also made it so I didn't use the same wallpaper constantly for the whole house. Finally, moving down the hallways, we have two hallways. You've got the right and left hallway. Left one is pretty similar to what it is in game, I'd say. You don't ever see back here, so there's not much here. You would be able to peek out and see relatively the same thing. Obviously, you don't quite see this far when you're in the game because it's dark, but yeah. And then this hallway is also the same, but I added a window because the house needs windows. And then inside, we have the kids' bedroom. I actually really like how this came out. I mean, the bedroom is quite simple anyway. Well, you got the stars, and added some more hanging white stars as well. Some vents for the hallucination gas, even though that wouldn't happen in this version of the house. We'll save that for sister location. I did add the nightmare animatronics for this one. Once again, save that for sister location. But I did include Nightmare Freddy and Nightmare Foxy's little like Easter eggs references. Also got the baby plush because in the VR game, the little babies appear in the closet. And of course, the locked chest that we never quite discovered what was in it. Scott loves not answering questions. In the drawer, I included a flashlight. And I don't have a way to turn the lights off, unfortunately. So I might figure out command blocks by the time I release this map. But I'm a noob when it comes to those sort of things. I just don't understand command blocks, unfortunately. But you could just replace them. And then, boom. It's honestly a very cool... Oh, it lags of shaders. It's a very cool mechanic. I didn't expect to see this. Of course, you could use it to outside, which you turn these lights off to. So I did actually think of making it functional. Just, the lights don't turn on and off. That's on me. I'm not smart enough for that. But that is the house portion. I'm very happy with how aesthetically it came out. It's not symmetrical, I admit. But I did that deliberately to try and add variation to the house so it's not like symmetrical on both sides. I also didn't like how there was no window in the middle here because the kids' bedroom has no windows for some reason. So I added this, I don't know what it's called, but you have tomatoes or tomatoes and things growing on them. I put something there but I needed. Also added trees on either side to make it feel a bit more closed in. Also worked pretty well. Over here, we have Fredbear's Family Diner. Fredbear's Diner is much smaller. Even in the mini games, it's like one corridor plus 2 rooms. So that's what I did. I kept it small, a bit like Junior's in the mini game and Pizza Sim. Probably it's a bit bigger than Junior's, I think. I just wanted to keep the general smaller feel because it's nowhere near the size or budget the other ones had, because I'm going to assume William put all of his budget towards babies, so God knows. I do like it though. I tried to mix in different types of blocks so it's not too plain, and it's also kind of reminiscent of Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that I built, because I mean timeline wise that would have came after Fredbear's. I think that would be after Fredbear's, so makes sense that they'd probably consider the same aesthetics, probably the same building company actually. Parking is very small, just like how in the minigame there wasn't much cars parked anyway, so, and it is a smaller establishment, so of course less cars. Back here we still have staff parking / delivery. A bit messy, not too messy though. And then we have old Fredbear's suit. I just like to think that maybe before William there was another incident, and it probably involved Fredbear. And I just leave him out here. No one remembers him. It's fine. But now, ignore the elephant. Now we go inside of Fredbear's Family Diner. Once again, very small compared to other ones, but in the mini-game it is essentially one corridor with a room. I had this originally as 3 squares, but then I opened up the squares to be a 1 rectangle. And you've got the booth seating area with a smaller table, and then the big party seating area with the bigger tables closer to the stage, where you have Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Also, wow, the size difference between these two is insane. Like a whole block and a half higher. I like these curtains. These are basic diner curtains from CS FNaF. Very shiny. And of course, this whole aesthetic build is the exact same as what I did in Fazbear's Fright, as you can see. This one's obviously a bit creepier looking, but it's relatively the same thing. And I didn't just want to have one room, so I included a side room with a smaller party room with the ball pit. It's actually from into the pit. It made sense to me, and also to arcade machines, because just for something for the kids to do while they're here, other than party and spend time with Freddy and Spring Bonnie in and not in suit. And here it's not the time lapse because I'm an idiot. This is just a small closet with some extra stuff, cleaning supplies, all that jazz. So nothing special. I just like building closets. Through here is the kitchen. Just a pretty standard kitchen, smaller than pretty much every other kitchen I've made so far. I've decided to decorate it a lot more with coloured cups and plates, boxies, pizzas, all that. Turned out pretty well, I'd say. Of course, we had to have the ovens. The Freddy Faz oven. You can not have the Freddy Faz oven. And other than the main room, this is the only other room that appears in the mini games, and that is the parts and service. In here we have a Spring Bonnie suit, and I like to think of this as a prototype Fredbear suit, or just a different type of Fredbear in general for a person to walk around in compared to the big one. Got a bunch of spare parts, heads, boxes, endoskeleton that's been fixed up, and posters. I actually found this poster after the building where it all began from Project Night Shift. I put it in here because it doesn't really fit the vibe out there, but I think it works in here. And then last of all, I connected the road up like I always do, but I also connected it round to the FNaF 1 location, so that this whole area's road connects properly. And I do plan to put stuff here, don't worry. This won't remain blank like this. Once I'm finished with FNaF 6, I will be overhauling this entire area to look a bit nicer before releasing it to you all, because you deserve a nice looking build. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else we had to go over. I think that's it. I really do hope you enjoyed this time lapse like the rest of them. I really had a lot of fun building something smaller than the theme park monolith over there. It was nice to get out of my building comfort zone and build a proper American-styled house that I think I did pretty good in. I probably could have done better in a lot of places, especially the roof, but I think I got the point across. And of course, I'm actually 100% happy with Fredbear's. I love how this came out. I probably could have done a little bit of touch-ups here and there, especially with details on the walls, but I think it works for a cheaper yet clean establishment. So I guess that's where I'll end it off. All I ask is possibly for, I don't know, 1,500 views and, yeah, I don't know, 100 likes. That's asking a lot. I feel like it's a good place to ask. But without further ado, I have the sister location to build. So, see you in the next one. Bye-bye!